Hello, my name is Ling Wu, and I am 19 years old, from San Francisco, California. I am currently a freshman at the New School. I'm studying theater at Eugene Lang, and integrated design at Parsons, the New School for Design, in case you are interested. Yeah, did I ever say this? I was born in China. I did not say this. I was born in China, but I moved to New York when I was a year old, and then I moved to San Francisco when I was 4, but I still consider that my hometown since, don't really recall anything before, the age of 4. Anyways, being an Asian American woman, first off I have to say that being from San Francisco has really spoiled me. I've never really felt like a minority because San Francisco is such a diverse place, and there's a huge Chinese population, so I would always, and living in the Sunset District, which is, super Asian, I don't know, it just felt really at home. I never felt out of place or anything, and yeah, I really want to say something profound about this, but I'm probably just going to have to tell you from experience of, how it feels to be an Asian American woman. First off, it's kind of like the best of both worlds, honestly. It's awesome. I have this weird mix of being able to have this crazy American culture mixed with this Chinese culture, and it's very traditional versus, I don't know, crazy is the only word I can really think of. And you put them together, and it's kind of ridiculous, like ridiculously amazing. You have all these traditions to follow by, and I was brought up very, well, traditionally. Strict parents always taught me, as a Chinese girl, too, to always have manners and to always, be quiet. That's kind of thing, be polite, good Chinese daughter. And then I go to school every day, and it's this crazy American culture, which is all about being expressive, all about being loud and really passionate, which completely contradicts with what I was taught as a child, which is, don't say what's on your mind, hold your tongue, respect your elders, and then you've got this American culture that I'm mixed in with. It's just like, say what you feel, do you, boo-boo. So it's a really interesting mix, but I love it. I love being an Asian American. I love being able to speak 2.5, not really, how do I explain this? English and Cantonese, my languages, Mandarin, can say some stuff about food, so that's that. And yeah, you kind of belong to two different things, and it's crazy, but they integrate somehow, and it all works together because I feel like American culture is not really American culture without some of Chinese culture now. Chinatowns are a huge thing. Maybe I'm rambling, but yeah, it's kind of crazy. That's all I can really say about being an Asian American, but it's awesome. It's great. Okay, how do your identities affect your art? Up until recently, and as I told you before, being an Asian American from San Francisco, it's never really been something that's on my mind of how, oh, wow, like, I'm a minority, and this is crazy. I don't know, it was always like, in a play, let's say, because I'm studying theater, whenever I would read a part, I would just assume, oh, I can play this part. Like, that sounds fine. But up until recently, I would say starting my junior year of high school, and then especially now, I've come to realize that, it's very difficult being an Asian American because, not gonna lie, not a lot of parts are written for us. And the parts that are super stereotyped, and, either you're a tiger mom or like a crazy Chinese lady who, like, I don't know, slices off legs for money and like sells you fake handbags. Like, that's the kind of thing that I'm going into. And not until recently have I realized that it's incredibly hard as an Asian American, because if you're trying to make it in this industry, good luck. Everyone's trying for the same thing, and there are so many Asian Americans who want the same thing, but, a limited number of parts. And recently I've never been a political, performer, you could say. And my comedy, I do mostly stand-up comedy. I used to, well, I still do, impersonate my mom, and I have the whole, Chinese accent, and I used to think, wow, I am hilarious, like, people love me. And it wasn't until recently when I realized that, sometimes my humor, or the work that I'm presenting out there, isn't really for me anymore. It's for the majority of people. And that means, not gonna lie, white people. I mean, or maybe not even just white people, just like people in general who see my culture as something that can be appropriated, or see, the type of person that I am as something else, and they expect me. I'm kind of like putting forth work that they are expecting me to put forth, if that makes any sense, and makes any sense at all. How, oh, of course she's going to play a stereotypical Chinese person, and that's going to be funny. She's going to make fun of her mom, who's a tiger mom. And up until recently, I didn't realize that was something that was, a big deal for me. And so, I guess you could say now, I'm way more conscious of the way my identity and my culture is affecting my work, and I really want to make work that, speaks for my culture, for the Chinese community, and women, and it's not going to be what everyone wants to see. It's going to be, the truth, spitting real truth about, like, what it means to be Chinese, and, like, jokes that my people can understand, not things that I think, oh, everyone wants to see this, so I'm just going to say this, but it's not good material, if that makes any sense. So, yeah. Currently, I am in my friend's senior thesis project. It's called The Tale of the Allergist's Wife. I play a Jewish grandmother, which is kind of funny. I mean, it's pretty funny. And it's all about breaking down, racial stereotypes, especially because it's an all-colored cast and, majority colored cast, and all female. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm working on right now, and it's just, it's kind of a fun time. It's crazy. My pipe dream, I guess that's like my ultimate dream, my ultimate goal. For a very long time, I just lost the ability to speak. For a very long time, my dream had been to be on Saturday Night Live, and that was it. It was always, I'm going to be on Saturday Night Live, and it's going to be amazing and awesome. This kind of goes back to everything else that I've been saying, but, not a lot of people in our world or in our entertainment industry, or anywhere really, are Asian. And if you can tell, usually SNL pokes fun at only, majority white people. And also, being on a show, and it's amazing if I were to ever make SNL, but, you can't be vocal about what you believe in, you can't be passionate about, or you can't say a lot of things that you're passionate about, you can't, talk about the things that you're interested in. You follow a script, and you can be hilarious, and you can play these characters, but how many characters can you play? Or how many people can you impersonate? And how many people could I, in particular, impersonate? Not only being Asian, a woman, and also 4, 6.5. Like, maybe a Chinese baby fetus that you would adopt from China. Like, maybe. But now, I think recently, it's totally, 180, 360, whichever one is correct. I would like to be a stand-up comedian on my own, talking about my own things, the things that I'm passionate about, the issues that I'm passionate about, and really speaking for my community, my culture, and really just making people laugh, and, I don't know, delivering more awareness, I don't know, spit into truth, no. But yeah, if that answers the question. Okay. So, thank you for taking your time. Sorry this was such a long video, just ramble sometimes. Yeah. Thanks so much, and this is amazing that you guys are doing this. That y'all are doing this. Correction. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. Bye.